Productivity. 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 Let's talk about the word productivity. As an English teacher, I'd be happy to break it down for you. So, productivity is a noun that refers to the quality of being able to produce something, usually in an effective and efficient way. In everyday life, people often use this term to describe how well they can get things done, manage their time, and meet deadlines. For example, someone might say, "I've been trying to boost my productivity by using a planner to stay organized." What's interesting about this word is that it's often used in the context of work or school, but also in personal life, like exercise routines or hobbies. One special note about its usage is that productivity can sometimes feel like a buzzword, and people might use it too loosely, implying that they're always busy or working hard. However, when used thoughtfully, productivity can be a useful term to reflect on how we can improve our time management skills and achieve our goals. In a formal setting, such as a job interview, you might say, "I've been implementing various strategies to boost my productivity during work hours, resulting in a 25% increase in completed tasks within the past quarter." This sentence showcases your ability to prioritize and manage your time effectively, which is an essential skill for any professional. On the other hand, in a casual conversation with friends, you might say, "I'm trying to get more stuff done today. Anyone have tips on how to boost productivity?" This tone conveys a sense of camaraderie and shared experience, making it perfect for a relaxed discussion over coffee or lunch. In a business or academic context, such as a research paper or conference presentation, you might say, "The recent study on productivity has revealed that employees who use the Pomodoro technique exhibit significant improvements in task completion rates compared to those using traditional time management methods." This sentence highlights the importance of using evidence-based strategies and supports a key point in your argument. So, you want to know what this thing is all about? Okay, essentially, it's about making the most of your time and energy to achieve your goals and tasks. Imagine having a superpower that helps you stay focused, prioritize what needs to be done, and get things done efficiently. That's kind of what it's about. It's like having a tool that lets you manage your schedule, organize your thoughts, and create habits that help you work smarter, not harder. People often talk about getting more done in less time, or feeling accomplished without feeling too stressed out. It's also related to the ideas of time management, goal setting, and stress reduction, all good things. Ecosystem. 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 Hello there. So, you want to learn about the word ecosystem? Well, let's dive right in. The part of speech for ecosystem is noun, and it refers to a community of living organisms, plants, animals, microbes, in an environment that interact with each other and their physical surroundings. In common usage, you'll often hear people talk about the ecosystem of a particular place, like a forest or a coral reef, where all the plants and animals work together to maintain the balance of nature. For example, the Amazon rainforest is home to a rich and diverse ecosystem that supports countless species of plants and animals. Now, I want to mention something special when we use the word ecosystem. It's not just about the living things. It's also about their interactions with the physical environment, like water, air, soil, and sunlight. This is important because it helps us understand how human activities can impact the balance of nature and affect the entire ecosystem. So, remember, When you hear ecosystem, think community of living organisms in an environment. So you want to know how to use the word ecosystem in different contexts? Well, let me give you 3 practical examples. A formal usage would be: the preservation of the Amazon rainforest is crucial for maintaining its delicate ecosystem and ensuring biodiversity. This sentence implies that we're discussing a specific topic, like an environmental conference or a scientific publication. In contrast, if you say, I love going to the beach because it's got such a cool coastal ecosystem with all sorts of marine life, this sentence would be perfect for a casual conversation with friends, perhaps while walking on the shore. Finally, in a business or academic setting, you might use, our company has implemented sustainable practices that support the local ecosystem, resulting in improved brand reputation and customer loyalty. This example shows how using ecosystem can convey a sense of responsibility towards the environment, which is essential for businesses and institutions to communicate their values. So, you want to know about this complex web of living things and their surroundings? Well, think of it like a big neighborhood where all sorts of plants and animals live together in harmony. The main characteristics of this neighborhood are that everything is connected and depends on each other for survival, just like how people rely on stores and services in their community. There are producers who make food, consumers who eat the food, and decomposers who clean up what's left over. It's a delicate balance, but when it works well, it supports all kinds of life. Similar concepts might be habitat or environment, which refer to the physical space where living things exist. But this bigger picture includes the interactions and relationships between them as well. People use this understanding to protect and conserve these neighborhoods, so they can keep supporting all sorts of life on our planet. Autonomous. 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 So, let's break down the word autonomous. As a part of speech, it's an adjective, which means it describes or modifies a noun. The common usage is to describe something that has its own rules, system, or process that works independently, without external influence or control. For example, you might say, the autonomous car drives itself on the highway, or the autonomous region governs itself with its own laws. What's interesting about this word is that it often implies a sense of self-sufficiency and independence, which can be both beneficial, like in the case of a car driving itself, and potentially problematic, if an entire community starts to go rogue. In a meeting with colleagues, John mentioned that the new self-driving car technology is an excellent example of autonomous systems in action, referring to the ability of the vehicle to navigate without human intervention. This usage is formal and would be used in a professional setting where technical expertise is being discussed. Later that evening, during a casual conversation with friends, Emily joked that her autonomous vacuum cleaner had taken over the house, implying that it was running on its own without needing any supervision. This usage is more informal and might be used to add some humor or lightheartedness to a social interaction. In a conference presentation, a researcher discussed the benefits of autonomous underwater vehicles for exploring oceanic ecosystems, using technical jargon to describe the ability of these robotic systems to operate independently in complex environments without human guidance. This usage is more formal and would be used in an academic or business context where specialized knowledge is being shared. Hey there, so you're trying to learn about this term, right? Well, I'd explain it in a way that makes sense. Essentially, something is autonomous when it can operate on its own without needing someone else's help or control. Imagine a self-driving car. It's programmed to take you where you want to go without anyone sitting in the driver's seat. Isn't that cool? The main characteristic of an autonomous thing is that it makes decisions and takes actions independently, like a smart robot that can tidy up your room on its own. Similar concepts or synonyms might be independent or self-governing. But I think you get the idea. When we talk about something being autonomous, we're basically saying that it's capable of doing things by itself, without needing someone else to tell it what to do. Isn't that a great thing to have in your life?